some say experiences are the best kind of gift.
I get the pleasure of driving these cars, delivering them. It's not a bad job to have.
As long as you fix your eyes on the road.
There are a lot of potholes in the city of Boston.
Definitely avoid those.
Avoid those.
Avoid those.
Matt Grochowski is the manager of Premier Auto Boston, an exotic car rental company.
So we typically do one-day rentals. You get 100 miles for the day. This is our Lamborghini Huracan. It does about 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds.
Turns out anyone can rent a supercar for upwards of $1,000 a day. It's a luxe gift for a special someone, says Grochowski.
We have a bunch of people that range from weddings to proms, just a husband wanted to take his wife out on a dinner, or a sports athlete. You just have to have your full coverage insurance, comprehensive and collision. This is a security deposit, and as long as you have a valid driver's license, you're good to go.
I've never been in a Lamborghini.
Well, here's your lucky day. There you go. Give it a little rev.
Oh my God. It's like thunder.
There you go.
That's cool. Should I be careful with the accelerator?
Just have a light foot.
Okay.
Or not. Gotta be careful though. Grochowski says this Lambo costs around 300 grand.
Knock on wood, what if something happens to one of these cars?
Well, that's why we verify that you have insurance.
Okay.
If games are more your speed, prepare yourselves to be overstimulated at Ryan Family Amusements in Hanover.
You walk in, you kind of feel the energy of the place. It's kind of a one-stop shop. You can do a lot of different attractions all under one roof.
You can't not have fun here.
This 40,000 square foot complex is open 7 days a week. Gift packages here offer everything from bowling to virtual reality to axe throwing. Not to mention food. You need sustenance to bolster your strength at the arcade.
I mean, I saw a lot of people that were doing this, and I really wanted to win.
Zach McCall is Director of Operations at Ryan's.
The company started in 1958 in a bowling alley underneath the post office in Needham, and Jim Ryan started that when he was 18.
Now headquartered in Bourne, Ryan's has 10 locations across 3 New England states with 240 employees, says McCall. Their largest complex opened in May of 2023 here in Hanover. McCall says venues like Ryan's serve a purpose.
It's a stress reliever. It's kind of just come here and kind of forget about the craziness of the world. We open up at 10 o'clock in the morning and we kind of go gangbusters until 10 o'clock at night when we close.
Taunton resident Brendan Lafferty and his sons Caden and Benjamin took advantage of today's half day at school.
I like the bowling alley behind us.
I got the jackpot on one of the spinning games.
Alice Montero of Brockton came here with her family.
My son, he turned 5, so we wanted to find a way to celebrate the day. He has his grandfather and his uncle visiting here from Cape Verde as well.
We have a lot of customers that are generational customers, 3 generations or 4 generations sometimes. The family's coming in to have fun with each other just to come to Ryan's.
On top of everything else, Ryan's also manages to squeeze in space for laser tag. The complex can tend to get mobbed with children, as you saw, and if you'd rather play games with a more grown-up crowd, there are private spaces that can be rented. One of them has its own bowling alley. Still to come, the gift of a good meal.